Okay, hello everyone, and greetings. This is some Kane's Wrath. You've asked for this, and I absolutely love this game to death. So the way that this match is particularly working is it's myself, an easy AI, two mediums, and two hards versus two brutal AIs. They're going to be in these two locales here. Wish me luck, because this is probably going to go very, very quickly, especially looking at the way this map is oriented. Kane's Wrath, if you've never played this before, is truly one of the GOATs in RTS games, and it is also one of my favorite games. There is just something special about this. Even the console ports that we got of Kane's Wrath on the 360, the control scheme was actually pretty fantastic. So all around, Kane's Wrath is great. It really is a shame what happened to Command & Conquer after Kane's Wrath. They made CNC4, and then the whole entire franchise just kind of sherman, and we've not really seen a revival of that series in quite a long time. I've already messed up. If there's a Sean equivalent of Command & Conquer, I know I've already messed up. I think I'm supposed to make the construction crane first, and not these refineries here. They're going to get Tiberium. I'm fairly confident I'm going to run out of Tiberium pretty quickly.
Construction complete.
There's the other construction crane. So now I can build stuff two at a time. So I'm going to build two power plants. The power is kind of different in this if you're used to, I guess, Halo Wars terms of power. It's a bar right here. And you can outbuild your demand for power. The green bar is your power, and the white bar is what you're consuming, and it'll tell you which is which.
Building. Enemy units sighted.
See, we're already at enemy units sighted. Where are they?
Complete.
I didn't even get a chance to see what
Enemy
team they're
base
on. If
sighted.
they're like,
New construction
let's hope they're not
options.
Scrin, because that would be absolutely horrifying. You get a
Building.
command post. There's not a lot of buildings in Kane's Wrath either. It's more of a simplified RTS if you're coming from
New construction
Age of
options.
Empires, I guess. I always have
Construction
some sort of
complete.
massive problem with the way
New
I build
construction
in
options. Building.
Command & Conquer games. The way I somehow ultimately end up doing is I outspend all of
Construction
my
complete.
crates, even if
Building.
I can get this now. Okay, this is an upgrade to get more power from your power plants. Even if I'm
Construction complete.
like taking it lightly on my resources, I always
Building.
outspend everything. Okay, so I think we're pretty good. I really want this Space Command uplink, and that requires a
Construction
tech center,
complete.
so I'll build
Building.
that. And that's really just a building to get you some upgrades. I'm just putting some air
Building.
defenses. So I put it that we start with 40,000. Look at that guy. Okay, so he looks like he
Construction
is,
complete.
what is that, talons? Doesn't say. Okay. That's fine. Geez, maybe I overbuilt this. Let's put that there. I love
Training.
these little Titan things, as well as these Wolverine things. And I'll make a couple of slingshots. That's going to keep that busy for quite a while.
Construction complete. Training.
Missile squad ready for combat.
Let's put that there.
Construction options.
So I'm not
Allied
sure where there's any
detected.
extra Tiberium. I don't even see where there could be potentially even some,
Enemy base sighted.
oh, okay.
Armored and
Yeah,
ready.
Tiberium
Missile squad
spike.
ready
I'm gonna
for
want
combat.
that.
On hold. Cancelled.
Missile squad
Yeah,
ready
I'm
for
working on it,
combat.
lady.
Training.
I forget if there's an
Yes,
all
sir.
units button.
Moving out.
Is it just Control A? Sometimes
Armored
that's
and
what it
ready.
is. No, it's not.
Commander,
The pros are gonna be cringing at me. This looks actually, oh my gosh, look at this. Heaven is right there. That's the ultimate destination, gentlemen.
Armored and ready.
armed
Did I
and
not tell
ready.
you to? Oh, you know what? I bet you my
I'm on
teammate
it.
has that. Look at that
Prepping
one.
control codes.
Run. Ooh, look at that.
On the battlefield.
All right, so I have no idea who's up here, but he's really handing it to this guy. Looks like everyone's about to go on the offensive looking at
On
the
the
minimap.
battlefield.
The next building I wanted to build was the Space Command uplink, because there is an ultimate unit that the Talons can build, and it's called, I think it's called the Marv
Building
tank.
captured.
And it's like the
Enemy
coolest
unit
thing ever. What you can do, I'll show you when I build it
On
here.
the battlefield.
It's this big tank, and you can garrison different types of infantry. So I have 4 different types of infantry here, and I can put 4 of them. So I guess an example is if I put the missile squad
Construction
garrisoned
complete.
in the tank would then get, oh, you know what? It's not the Space Command uplink. What is that building called? Oh, duh. It's the
Building.
Reclamator hub. I'm an idiot. Someone's probably cringing at that. I'm sorry, Sean.
Getting bored.
But if I put the missile squad in there,
Launchers ready.
the Marv tank is going to get the missile capabilities. If I put just a regular rifleman squad, it'll get machine gun capabilities. If I put these combat engineers, I'll get healing capabilities. And then also, you can just drive over Tiberium and you'll get all the Tiberium. I thought the brutal AI was actually quite OP, but it kind of looks like he's getting pooed on here. Let's make all of these units here
Country.
Group 1.
Sir. Getting bored.
Okay. Now let's head out. I might get that Tiberium exposure going on, where some of my infantry might die. I know there's an upgrade you can do to kind of cancel
New
that out.
construction options.
There it is, the
Tiberium
Marv.
exposure
Put that guy
detected.
there. You
Training.
can only build one of those. What's the Tiberium exposure upgrade? Have I missed it completely? Or is that a different sub-faction in the GDI? That's also a possibility.
Unit under attack.
There's not a
Unit
whole... There
lost.
is one sub-GDI faction where you're
Awaiting
immune to
orders.
that. Doesn't look like that's me. I want to say that's the case.
Primed and ready.
Let's get our numbers up here, shall we? We might just win this out of sheer numbers,
Taking position.
comparatively speaking.
Rock and roll.
I think we're also kind of lucky that he's GDI and not Scrin.
Enemy base sighted. Unit
Looks like one of our
Pound.
allies have already made their ultimate building,
enemy unit sighted.
Clear to
which is the
engage.
Rift. Now, I never play as Scrin, but I think it's this thing. The gravity stabilizer. No? Well, there's another one right there. Someone's probably screaming at me saying, like, that's where it is. For me, that is... It's the Ion Cannon Control Center. Now,
Building.
it was really, really cool back in the day on the 360 days, like, playing it
Received.
and, like, seeing this massive cannon explode.
Primed and ready.
But to give you the best context, looks like he's out of resources, maybe. Well, that would be an easy dub. The best way to describe it, by the way,
Rock and
is it's an eradication from Halo Wars. That's all that it is. Is the Marv tank ready? It is. Okay. So
Enemy
I'm gonna
unit
make
sighted.
2
Training.
combat engineers
Unit
and 2
promoted.
missile
Unit
squads.
lost.
That will allow the tank to heal and shoot some rockets. And I'm unsure if that makes the rockets make it a little bit better at anti-air or not. I'm not really so sure, but I think the end is near for this gentleman. Let's head
Tiberium
back
exposure
here.
Missile
detected.
squad ready for
So here we are.
Missile squad.
Size matters.
Size matters. Now watch this. You're gonna see all these little sides show up. There we go.
Peerless.
Now I'm gonna make the Marv Team 2. I'm gonna send him over here. Meanwhile,
Kind of busy here.
I think it's actually over for this gentleman. I guess I should have started the video by saying I have done some of these videos in the past, and I have a playlist associated with my CNC games, and I do want to make more of them, of course.
Pulverize them.
But
Ground and pound.
I don't think I've ever beaten the brutal AI.
Pulverize them.
Oh, look at that. He just put that right there. I guess he's struggling. I think this dude is really struggling. Pink, how's Pink doing? Oh, he's Scrin. Now, this looks like one of the easy
Silence
AIs that are on my team. Red, he's not doing too
Unit
good.
promoted. Enemy unit sighted.
Let's put that here. Okay, low power, that's fine.
Building.
You're gonna see a timer while mine's kind of stuck and slightly freaking out as well. I do think it's cool that it disables your
Construction
mini-map
complete.
when you don't have power either. I think that's a unique little mechanic.
Unit under attack.
You do have leader powers, of course.
Target acquired.
Where's my Marv tank? Is it here yet? There it is.
Emitters charged.
So I don't think I'm getting any extra Tiberium because I might have reached my limit. It'll be where the lady's like, silos needed.
Crush 'em.
Marv.
But this thing is going to absolutely slaughter this this
Under
gentleman
fire.
here.
On
I
my
do know
way.
there's an online service still available for these games. The official servers were shut down a long time ago by EA, of course. That's not surprising, I don't think, to anyone. But
Got it.
there is a community mod.
Rock and
It's
roll.
called CNC Online, and
Steel Talons rule.
of course it's not popular because you have to mod the game yourself, and it's a third-party server and all these sorts of things, but there are still people that play these old games. I think it supports every old CNC game, and of course, we had the remastered collection of Command & Conquer. I do encourage you, if you're interested in this series, to at least to buy that on Steam, because that just came out, and that'll definitely send a message to EA saying that players want more. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over here. Players want more RTS content from Command & Conquer. The only way to kind of
High alert.
get a revival of that series is to, well, buy the remastered collection.
Marv.
And I want to say that collection happened. What is this idiot doing?
Revising deployment vector. Make some room.
The only way to get that remastered collection, or I'm sorry, a new entry in that series.
Ready. Yes, sir.
I'm kind of blabbering on at this point,
Time.
but you know what I mean.
Primed and ready.
I think it's on sale. The Steam sale's happening right now. I think it's like $10 maybe. Well, I wasn't expecting this outcome, let me tell you.
Kinda busy here.
I've played matches in the past where it was a Forest game, one brutal AI versus like
They're inbound.
me and 3 mediums, and we got wrecked.
Peerless.
So maybe having 2 hards,
Reclamation in progress.
2 hard AIs on my team
On my way.
was the turning point here. I mean, this thing just slaughters whatever's going on.
Unit under attack.
Size matters.
I don't think this guy has a whole lot either. He hasn't been getting the business from anyone else. I don't know if he's being
Silos needed.
defended. Okay, so it said silos needed, so
Building.
means you gotta build these
Building.
things.
Enemy defeated.
Oh, enemy defeated. There you go.
Construction complete.
Put that there. So now I can get more of the
Construction
Tiberium.
Marv. Heavy firepower.
But it won't be long here. Did I tell the Team 1 to run over this way? Are they here yet?
Emitters charged.
You mean-
In country.
Hello? Why is no one listening? Over here, please.
Yes, sir.
Peerless.
Well, this was unusually anticlimactic. Well, I wouldn't say it's anticlimactic, but wasn't as much action-packed as I would have expected.
Assault initiated.
But you can see the power of this Marv tank, and each faction, by the way, does have their own super unit. I just really think that the Talons, who are the most like the UNSC,
Adjusting position.
have the coolest super unit, but just because of the fact that you can have these engineers. Well, that's his town center right there.
Under fire.
TC, as it were. Now, you can actually control multiple factions, by the way. There's the engineer that you saw earlier that I used to get this Tiberium spike to get additional resources. Looks like I... Oh, you know why I'm not getting any more? It's because I have... I've reached my
Silos
max
needed. Training.
resources there. But
Emitters charged.
you can use that to capture buildings.
In the big guns.
And if I were to capture his main construction vehicle thing, I would actually ultimately be controlling 2 factions, which is really cool. I think I made a video on that in that CNC playlist. Well, there you go. I'm blue. I was kind of in the middle, I guess. Wow, wait, hang on. Was that the medium, gentlemen? Under units? Yeah. I guess it was just kind of an all-out battle. You can see the 2 brutal. Look at them just shoot up. I do think they cheat. Because the guy somehow has 63 units at, what, just over a minute? And I don't have... I have like 2. That's hilarious. Well, there you have it. I love this game, so I'd love to continue making more videos on Kane's Wrath. Please let me know your thoughts and feedback in the comments down below. And yeah, check out that playlist of other CNC videos. That's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you, James.